Good morning, everybody. I am on a little bit earlier this morning because I wanted to finish up showing my morning skincare routine, which isn't very much, in all honesty. I do start with my rose water, which is a toner. Gosh, I love that stuff. Honestly, guys, if you get this and smell it, you'll be like, oh, I know why she goes crazy spraying that all the time. Then I use the Uplift Serum, which is the same serum that I used last night. And again, I just put a couple of drops in the morning because I'll concentrate it under my eyes and around my lips. And then just wipe off my fingers on the rest of my face. And then I just use the hydrating day cream. And I just use that like regular moisturizer. Just comes out in a white cream, and I put that all over my face and on my neck. And that seriously is it for skincare. But my skin feels so much better and looks so much better than it did. Well, December 4th, so January, February, it's almost 3 months. And I didn't even start using the skincare right away. I think I started using the hydrating day cream right away, but then I waited for the serum. The serum I have only been using like a month, and the night cream probably 2 months. That was one of the first things I ordered because I needed a new one and wanted to try theirs, and I loved it. So now you guys get to see me do everything to my face. Happy Way Back Wednesday, by the way. Primer. Primer is another thing that if you're aging, I highly suggest. And it's just because it really gets your face ready for the rest of the makeup and helps fill in those lines and gives you just a super smooth palette to work with. Palette. I keep saying palette. It's my favorite word when it comes to this makeup. But a super smooth canvas to work with. I don't know if you guys can hear my crazy dog barking, but she is going nuts this morning. We must have a raccoon or something outside. I don't know. But it's driving me nuts. She's cute though, so I forgive her. So this morning, I told you guys yesterday, I'm gonna do a little eyeshadow series for y'all. And one thing I've decided to do is let you in to one thing that I'm really passionate about, and one of them is barking like crazy right now. Good morning, Diane. And that would be my pit bull. I think that they are amazing dogs and they are totally misunderstood. So I'm going to talk about them just a little bit. And I'm going to do my eyes. They come in a bunch of different colors, as all dogs do. But I'm going to do my eyes like the colors of the pit bulls. So today, if you saw on my Facebook last night, I was asking what color eyeshadow you guys thought reminded you of Red Brindle. So today we are going to do our eyes Red Brindle to represent the Red Brindle pit bulls. Eventually. And hopefully. The thing with me and Pinterest is I feel like I'm good doing my makeup. Like, I do my makeup well. Whatever. When it comes to copying something on Pinterest, I'm pretty much always a Pinterest fail. So, we'll see. We'll see how it works. Because I'm doing my eyes, I'm going to do everything else first. So I'm going to work my way up. And I shouldn't, because if this is a disaster, I might need to start over, but I'll just blend it all out. I'll put Unwavering on top of it and blend it all out. So, doing my contouring right now, shadowing, making me not look like a winter ghost from Wisconsin. Then I'm taking my Beloved and I am using the Alluring, which is also going to be the base for my eyeshadow color today, to get that red. Actually, I think I'm going to use 2 colors this morning. I think I'm going to throw some Splash on there. And then, well, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, one thing I am going to do is, if I can find it, I'm going to line my eyes a little bit this morning. If I sharpen my pencil. And that's because I'm going to put a brown eyeliner on first. I'm not going to wing it like the picture, just because I don't need that much drama going into work. But I am going to bring it up a little bit. And because I'm doing that, I do want to make sure I have some powder over it, just for the staying power. Like these eyeliners stay better than anything I've ever used. But I'm going to give it a little bit of extra boost of a staying power by putting my powder on over it. Ooh, I made a mess with that eyeshadow. Alright. There was something else I was going to talk about today. I can't remember. It's Wednesday. I'm happy about that. The week is going by pretty fast. I have my tacky tonight, which is 12 of us women who get together once a month, and we play games and we have dinner usually, and it's like a bridal shower or a baby shower, but no one's having babies or getting married, so it's just tacky. Why it's called tacky. Alright, moving on to these eyes now. Let me see if I can, if I have the picture here, I'll show you what we're going for. These were the 2 that I asked about, and this is the one that people said they thought looked most like Red Brindle. So, we're going to see if I can copy it, or if it's a Pinterest fail. Either way, it'd be fun for you guys to see. Now, I'm going to start with primer. Because to not prime is a crime. You guys are going to get sick of hearing that, but it really does help, especially when you're using multiple colors like this. Alright. I am going to apply this with my deluxe brush because I want that red color to be in there and dramatic on my lid. One thing about these colors is they go on so smooth and nice that it does make Pinterest fails a little bit less likely to occur. And I did bring it up onto my brow bone just a smidgen because I want the red to blend with that brown color I'm going to be using. But before I add that brown color, I'm going to throw a color on top of my brow bone as a highlighter. Whoops. Breaking stuff. Isn't that a song by like Limp Bizkit or something? Break stuff. For that, I'm going back to my handy dandy palette 1, and I'm going to put a little bit of shimmer just at my brow bone because I want it to draw my eyes up and I want to have color there. And when I add the brown, I want it to blend the two together. Alright, I need a drink. So I got my wheatgrass juice shake ready. This morning because I knew I would be spending more time with you guys. Okay, so now I'm staying with my Addiction Palette 1, and I am going to go in, let's see this color. It's a pretty rich brown. So I'm going to go in lightly with one of these. I'm actually going to swirl my brush over. Let's see if I can show you guys. I'm going to swirl my brush over these last two colors. One is a shimmer and one is a matte, but they both have about the same color. So I'm going to swirl that and tap it, and then I'm just going to apply this in the crease. And blend, blend, blend. Come down. I might have to add more of that highlighter color because this brown kind of took over. Maybe I'll have to do the lighter color with the blending brush. Well, that kind of looks like it. Swirl. Swirl, tap. And blend. Now, because I like shimmery and shiny and a little bit of dramatic, like, I don't know, I just haven't, I love it when I see matte colors on other people, but I don't love matte colors on me. Just because I think I'm a sparkly kind of person that needs that extra pop. Alright. I'm going to go in with just a big fluffy eye brush I have and try to blend the top of this out and up. Kind of pulled in that shimmer that I added. The one thing with eyeshadows, or like you guys saw my contour, you can always blend it out. Blend, 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 and make it look good. Alright. So, it's getting there. I think I need to add some more brown with my crease brush, because it kind of turned a light gray color maybe, and I'm just going to do it with the matte so I get a true brown. Let's see how that looked. And I'm just going to almost dapple it into my crease with the crease brush. How amazing is that? Using a brush for what it was for. That is so unlike me. And then I'm going to come around to the point. Alright, has anyone else ever seen The Point? It's a cartoon that was popular. I probably was like in 8th grade, so it would have been like the early 80s. And it was called The Point, and it was about this kid who lived in, he was born in the town of people who had pointy heads, and he always thought he was weird because he was different, and his parents were treated differently because he was different. So one day him and his dog went on a journey to seek out this wise man and ask what he needed to do to like get rid of, or to make his head into a point. And the wise man told him, "You don't have to have a point to have a point." My favorite line of the movie. But the moral of the story is that you can be different and still belong. Because we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder. Sorry. It's Way Back Wednesday, I'm quoting music. Alright, one more thing. Now, I got out, ooh, definitely the wrong splurge. I got this cool case for my splurge that holds them all super lovely like, but now I have to find a way to know what colors are in there. It's the start of a good idea. Okay, so I'm taking my Mysterious now with my cream brush, and I'm just going to go in and add that to my lid. To my lid over what I did. And I don't know, that brown looks kind of black to me, but oh, I totally know what I'm gonna do, because I do have a dark brown cream shadow. Maybe that would work better. If I can find it. because like I said, this actually turned out better than I thought, but that brown looks just black. Alright, I'm going to throw some Tenacious over that. The Tenacious is a shimmer cream that will probably end up making it look more brindle, which is what I'm going for anyway. And the first month I signed on, the cream shadows were the kudos for the month, so I bought a bunch of them because I tried one and fell in love with it. And I just haven't used them much, well, especially this month because I love the kudos this month. But showing you guys again the creams and how smooth they go on. And if I showed you guys tonight, they would look exactly the same as they look right now. So, I think that it kind of worked. Like, no, it doesn't look at all like that. Because my eyes are a different color. I mean, they're a different shape. She used way more red. So we'll put more red back on there. Well, it gave me inspiration. Sound like I was starting a rap song. Gave me inspiration. And it does look like Red Brindle to me, totally. Even if it is slightly a Pinterest fail. It still looks really good. So, therefore, I am not a failure, but a winner. Winner in the good eyeshadow, failure at the Pinterest copying. But, now, we'll line them out. And again, I'm not winging it like in the picture because I just have work today and then my tacky. But I did bring it out a little bit more than I probably usually do. Just to go with a shadow look. Oh, I need some more bronzer. I'm looking mighty pale this morning. And I thought about taking my picture of just my eyelashes last night because of the lash enhancer to show you guys how that is working. But then I did my live, went to bed, and totally forgot. So I think to pair this all together, I'm going to throw some Mysterious on my lips, which is the red cream shadow that I just used on my eyes. Because you know I love using things for the wrong things. If using eyeshadow on your lips is wrong, I don't want to be right. Oh yeah, that ties it together perfectly. Alright, I need to throw on some pressed powder, which is another product that I've used a lot of over the years, and theirs is fabulous. Fantastic. But I'm never done, because I want some highlighter on my face. I'm using the actual luminizer instead of Unwavering, and the reason I'm doing that is just because Unwavering is like an iridescent white color, and this one is more of an iridescent cream color. So just throw that on, and actually I'm going to use a little bit at my brow bone to blend that out, and then here it is. I'm going back to Addiction Palette 1 to just throw some filler into my eyebrows. Quick like. And the color that I use in this, I don't think that the brow palette, I'm sure the brow palette would be fantastic, but this color like matches my eyebrows so perfectly, and it is the Chipper out of the Addiction Palette 1. This color right here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will post a picture a little bit later, and I will show you this. It kind of looks like it, maybe a little less dramatic. And instead of doing just me face to face, I'll do me next to the Red Brindle pit, because that's the look I'm going for. And isn't this dog beautiful? I think so. So, I hope everyone has a fabulous Wednesday. It's way back Wednesday, so make sure to check out whatever crazy song that everyone else has forgot about that I have usually running through my head at some point in the day. I will post that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new Pitbull look. Have a good one. Bye. Maybe. Bye.